Meanwhile, Temi stood on the bridge, holding the rings over the water. Her tears dropped into the lagoon below. She whispered, "Kemi, why did you take everything from me?" A stranger passing by asked, "Auntie, you dey okay?" Temi shook her head, whispering, "No, nothing is okay." She lifted her hand higher. Then Kemi's voice echoed behind her. "Tenny, please don't." Tenny froze. She turned slowly to see Kemi running towards her, wedding gown flying in the breeze like a flag of pain. "Kemi, don't come near," Tenny warned. "Tenny, please," Kemi cried. "Those rings mean my future." "What about my future?" Tenny screamed. "You always have everything, and now you took Femi too." Kemi's voice softened. "Tenny, I didn't take him. He chose me. Just as the way someone will also choose you someday." Tenny shook her head violently. "No, nobody chooses me. Nobody ever has." She lifted the rings again. Kemi gasped. "Tenny, don't throw them. Please don't destroy my happiness." Tenny's voice cracked with pain. "What about my happiness? Kemi, have you ever cared how I feel?" Kemi's tears fell harder. "You are my best friend. I love you. I never knew you felt this way." The wind blew strongly. Cars honked as drivers slowed to watch. Kemi stepped forward carefully. "Tenny, please calm down. This is not the answer." Tenny looked at the ring boss, looked at Kemi, then her hand dropped slightly. "I am tired," she whispered. "So tired." Kemi reached out slowly. "Let me help you, please." Finally, Tenny placed the ring boss back into Kemi's hand. Kemi broke down crying. "Tenny, thank you." But Tenny whispered, "This doesn't mean I forgive you." And she walked away quietly, leaving everyone stunned. They returned to the wedding hall, only to find it almost empty. Chairs scattered, food half-eaten, decorations falling. Kemi sighed. "It looks like the wedding is gone." Kemi squeezed her hand. "No, we can still save it, even if it's small. Even if only a few people stay. What matters is us. Love is not about crowd." Kemi smiled weakly. They walked inside. A few loyal friends and family members were still waiting. The pastor smiled gently. "Shall we continue?" But just as Kemi nodded, a loud shout echoed from the entrance. "Stop!" Everyone turned. It was Femi's mother, and she was not smiling. Femi's mother walked inside with the confidence of a queen and the anger of a thunderstorm. "Kemi," she shouted, "I have warned my son about you." Kemi froze. "Mama, what did I do?" "Everything." Femi's mother backed. "You brought shame today. See how you scattered the wedding." Femi stepped forward. "Mommy, please calm down." "Don't tell me to calm down," she snapped. "Which kind wife-to-be leaves her wedding hall to chase ring around Lagos?" the guests murmured. Kemi's father frowned. "Mama, with all respect, she was trying to save the marriage." Femi's mother pointed at Kemi. "She is careless. She cannot control her friend. She cannot control her life. How will she control a home?" Kemi's hands trembled. "Mama, I am sorry. I didn't plan any of this." Kemi's mother folded her arms. "This marriage will not happen today. Not with this confusion." Gasps filled the hall. Femi grabbed his mother's hand. "Mommy, I love Kemi. Nothing will stop me from marrying her." His mother's eyes widened with shock. "You choose her over your mother?" The hall went silent. Kemi's heart almost stopped. Femi breathed deeply. "Yes, Mom, I choose her." His mother stared at him, then fainted. Women screamed. "Jesus! Mama Femi has fainted." Two aunties rushed to hold her before she hit the floor. Kemi cried. "Oh no, please somebody bring water." Femi knelt beside his mother, shaking her gently. "Mommy, wake up please." The pastor ran to help. Kemi's father placed his hand on her neck to check her pulse. "She is breathing. She only fainted from shock." A woman shouted, "Bring fan, bring fan." Oh my God. Someone brought a hand fan and started fanning Mama Femi. Children gathered to watch, whispering, "Is she dead?" "No, she just fainted because she likes wahala too much." Kemi sobbed. "This is all my fault." Femi held her hand. "No, don't blame yourself." After a few minutes, Mama Femi opened her eyes slowly. Everyone sighed with relief. She looked around weakly and whispered, "Where am I?" "You fainted," Femi said gently. Mama Femi sat up slowly, then pointed at Kemi and said, "This girl is trouble." Then she fainted again. Femi's mother was taken into a side room to rest. Kemi sat outside, crying silently. Her mother joined her. "My daughter, wipe your tears. You did your best." "Mommy, maybe Mama Femi is right. Maybe I am not good enough." Her mother lifted her chin. "Don't say that. You are strong. You fought for love today. That is something many people cannot do." Kemi wiped her face. "I just want peace." Meanwhile, inside the resting room, Femi's mother laid on the bed, complaining loudly. "Femi, this girl will bring disaster to our family. Can't you see? Everything she touches turns to chaos." Femi sighed. "Mommy, today was not her fault. She tried fixing it. Then it caused everything." But Mama Femi hissed loudly. "So, a wife must control her friends. A wife must bring calmness, not wahala." Femi shook his head. "Mommy, please give her a chance." "No," she shouted. "This marriage will not happen today." Femi stood up. "Then we will go somewhere else and marry." His mother sat up quickly. "You wouldn't dare." Femi looked her straight in the eye. "I would." Mama Femi froze. She realized her son was serious and had one more card to play, and she played it. "If you marry her, I will leave this place. I will not attend your wedding, ever." Femi's heart sank. The hall outside waited quietly. The pastor gathered both families in a small conference room. "Please," he began, "let us settle this peacefully." Kemi sat beside her mother, looking tired and heartbroken. Femi sat beside his mother, who was frowning like she was attending a funeral. The pastor continued. "Today was full of challenges, but love should not be destroyed by anger." Mama Femi folded her arms. "I will not support this marriage." Kemi's mother replied firmly. "Mama, our children love each other. Let us help them, not break them." Mama Femi hissed. Kemi finally spoke. "Mama, I know today was messy, but please give me a chance. I love your son." Mama Femi didn't look at her. Kemi spoke again, voice trembling. "If I have offended you, forgive me." Still no answer. Then suddenly, the door opened. Everyone turned. Tenny stood there. The room went silent again. Tenny stepped into the room slowly. Her eyes were red. Her voice shook. I came to apologize." Kemi gasped softly. Tenny faced Mama Femi first. "Mama, I am the reason today's scattered, not Kemi." The room burst with whispers. Tenny continued. "I lied. I caused confusion. I almost destroyed the wedding." Mama Femi raised an eyebrow. "So you admit it?" Tenny nodded shamefully. "Yes, Mama. Kemi did nothing wrong." Kemi stood up, tears in her eyes, but Tenny could not look at her. She faced Femi next. "Femi, I am sorry. I let jealousy control me." Femi nodded slowly. Then finally, Tenny turned to Kemi, her best friend, her sister in everything except blood. "Kemi, I hurt you. I betrayed you. I almost ruined your future." Kemi's tears dropped again. Tenny knelt on the floor. "I am sorry. Please forgive me," she added quietly. "I am ready to live your life forever." Kemi covered her mouth in shock. Everyone in the room watched, waiting for Kemi's answer. Kemi walked slowly to her, held her shoulders, and whispered, "Tenny, I forgive you." The whole room sighed with relief. Even Mama Femi closed her eyes and exhaled. Peace entered the room like soft wind. But peace never stays long when secrets are still hiding. While everyone relaxed a little, Mama Femi studied Tenny closely. She asked, "Tenny, why did you lie against Kemi? What exactly did you tell Femi?" Tenny swallowed nervously. "Mama, I told him Kemi only wanted him because of money." Everyone gasped. Kemi touched her hand gently. "Tenny, if you told me, maybe things would have been different." Tenny shook her head. "No, Kemi. Femi never liked me. I saw it. I just didn't want to accept it." Mama Femi sighed long and loudly. "So all this wahala was because of love triangle." Everyone nodded quietly. Tenny stood up slowly. I will leave now. You can finish the wedding. She began to walk away, but Kemi said softly, No, Tenny, stay. You are still part of this day. Tenny froze, her eyes filled with tears again. Kemi smiled at Kemi. You have a good heart. Kemi wiped her face. Let's finish this wedding. But suddenly, the light went out. Total darkness. Women screamed. Children shouted. Nepa, don't do it again, no. But this wasn't Nepa. This was something else. Something unexpected. Something dangerous. In the darkness, the sound of footsteps echoed. Heavy footsteps. Slow footsteps. Femi whispered. Everyone stay calm. But before anyone could move, a strange voice shouted, Nobody move! People screamed loudly. The light flickered back on, and standing at the entrance were 4 masked men. One of them shouted, This is not a joke. Everybody sit down. Guests panicked, running in different directions. Mama Femi yelled, Holy Ghost fire! The men pointed at Femi. You, groom, follow us. Kemi's heart stopped. No, please leave him. One of the masked men grabbed Femi roughly. Kemi held his arm tightly. Don't take him, please. The leader shoved her aside. Move! Tenny screamed. Take me instead, please. But the men ignored her. They dragged Femi towards the exit. As they pulled him away, he shouted, Kemi, don't worry. I will be okay. Kemi cried uncontrollably. Kidnappers! Somebody help! The hall became full of chaos. The men pushed Femi into a waiting car. The engine roared. The car sped off into the night, leaving Kemi screaming helplessly in her torn wedding gown. The wedding was no longer ruined. Now it was a crisis. 1 hour passed. The police arrived. Family members cried. Guests gathered in fear. Kemi sat on the ground outside, shaking, whispering, Femi, please survive. Then her phone burst. A message from an unknown number. Kemi opened it slowly, hands trembling. Her eyes widened in terror. The message read, We have your groom. Bring 5 million naira if you want him back. Kemi screamed. Her father grabbed her shoulders. What is it? She showed him the message. Her father's face turned pale. 5 million? Tenny covered her mouth. My God, Kemi. Mama Femi fell to the floor. Jesus, who did we offend? The police inspector said, This is serious. Did the groom have enemies? Kemi shook her head. No enemies. But Tenny's eyes widened suddenly. She whispered, trembling, There is someone. Everyone turned to her. Who? Kemi asked. Tenny swallowed. A man. Someone who wanted Femi dead. Kemi felt her heart jump. Who is he? Tenny looked around, fear crawling across her face. His name is Bayo, and he is my ex-boyfriend. Everyone stared at Tenny like she had dropped a bomb. Kemi took a step forward. Tenny, what are you saying? You brought danger to our wedding. Tenny burst into tears. No, I didn't know Bayo would come. I didn't know he would take Femi. Mama Femi hissed loudly. Say this girl. First she scattered the wedding, now kidnappers. The police inspector asked sharply, Why would this Bayo kidnap Femi? Tenny wiped her tears. Because he hates Femi. Why? Kemi asked angrily. Because he thinks Femi took me away from him. Kemi blinked. But you were never with Femi. I know. Bayo didn't believe me. He thought I was leaving him because of Femi. He said he would destroy Femi one day. Kemi gasped. Why didn't you tell us? I didn't want trouble, Tenny whispered. I never thought he would take it this far. Mama Femi shouted, You have killed my son, oh, you this girl. Tenny cried harder. I am sorry. I am so sorry. The police inspector stood tall. We need to find the kidnappers immediately. He turned to Kemi. Mama, prepare the ransom, but do not go alone. Kemi nodded, shaking. Femi's life now depends on her. The kidnapper sent another message. Bring the money to Echo Bridge at midnight. Come alone. Kemi prepared the money with trembling hands. Her father hugged her tightly. Kemi, I will follow you. No, Kemi whispered. If they see more people, they might hurt Femi. Mama Femi cried bitterly. Please bring back my son. Tenny held Kemi's hand. Kemi, let me go with you. This is my fault. Kemi nodded slowly. Okay, we go together. At exactly midnight, the two women walked onto Echo Bridge. The wind was cold, cars were few, the city light looked far away. Kemi shouted into the darkness, "I brought the money! Please don't hurt him." A voice echoed, "Drop the bag, walk back 5 steps." Kemi obeyed. Tenny squeezed her hand tightly. Suddenly, a man stepped out of the shadows, mask, gun, tall. Bayo. Tenny whispered, "Oh no, that's him." Bayo laughed coldly. "You think you can spoil my life and go free?" Kemi shouted. "Where is Femi?" Bayo pointed behind him. Then, two men dragged Femi out, hands tied, mouth covered, face bruised. Kemi screamed, "Femi!" Kemi struggled as the men pushed him forward. "Kemi, run!" He tried to shout through the clothes. Kemi cried louder, "Let him go, please." Bayo looked at the money bag and smiled. "Good girl, but I am not finished." He pointed the gun at Femi. Tenny screamed, "Bayo, stop this. I left you because you are dangerous." Bayo turned to her slowly. "Tenny, you are the reason for everything. You broke my heart." He aimed the gun at her. "I will break yours." Kemi ran in front of Tenny. "No, if you want to hurt someone, hurt me." Bayo blinked in confusion. You want to die for her?" "Yes," Kemi whispered. "She is my friend." Even the kidnappers paused. Tenny fell to her knees crying. "Kemi, why? After everything I did?" "Because friendship is stronger than mistakes," Kemi whispered. For the first time, Bayo looked unsure. Then, police sirens echoed loudly. Blue and red lights flashed. Bayo shouted, "Who betrayed me?" One of his men pointed at Tenny. She texted the police location. Bayo roared in anger. "You!" He lifted the gun again, but before he could shoot, bam! A police officer tackled him from behind. The gun flew into the air. Chaos exploded. Officers surrounded the kidnappers. Femi was untied. Kemi ran into his arm. Tenny saved us." Femi held both women. "It's over. It's finally over." Or so they thought. 1 week later, the wedding hall was simple, small, calm, no dramas, no kidnappers, no jealousy, just love. Kemi walked down the aisle slowly, smiling beautifully. Femi's eyes softened. Mama Femi, even though her face still looked stern, winked at Kemi. Tenny sat in front row, smiling gently, dressed in a simple green gown. When Kemi reached Femi, he held her hands and whispered, "You fought for me. I will spend my whole life fighting for you." Kemi smiled, eyes shining. The pastor spoke with a warm voice. "After all the storms, after all the battles, these two stand here today, stronger." Everyone clapped. Tenny wiped tears of joy. The pastor continued, "Do you, Femi, take Kemi to be your wife?" "I do." "And do you, Kemi, take Femi to be your husband?" "I do." He smiled. "You may now kiss the bride." As they kissed, everyone cheered loudly. Mama Femi shouted, "Yes, so that is my son." Kemi and Femi looked at Tenny. Tenny nodded. "I am happy for you." Kemi hugged her tightly, and for the first time in a long time, all hearts were finally at peace. If you got inspired, kindly share this video so others can learn. Don't forget to subscribe, likes, and comment. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.